Hello, everybody. This is RacerKid998, also known as David. This commentary right here that I'm doing right now, this is one that I've wanted to do for almost a year. I went. This commentary is about my experience in Disney World in Orlando, Florida, and so I went to Disney World about a year ago. I went Disney 2012, so I went in December of 2012. Now it's December of 2013. I was gonna do this commentary right when I got back, when everything was fresh in my mind, but I've just done so much other stuff that I never got around to it. So I figured like around the 1 year anniversary would be the best time to do it. So I'm gonna do it. Um, so really, Disney World, I went when I was 3 years old, when I was 6 years old, and when I was 9 years old, and then when I just went, I was 16. So it was a lot different than when I was a little kid. Obviously, a lot of the main part of Disney World, like the Disney Magic or whatever, you would think that the Disney magic will be lost on me because I was 16 years old, but it really wasn't. If anything, Disney World was even a better experience when I just went than when I was little. The only difference is some of the stuff wasn't as fun. Like my favorite ride when I was little was like the Dumbo ride, and I went on it with my family for like old time's sake, but it's not like it was thrilling or anything, but I still enjoyed it. But the whole feel of Disney, the whole magical feel, it's just like it doesn't go away, right? It was exactly the same even being as old as I am. Um so I have written down here on this piece of paper everything that happened every day. Not everything, but like the highlights, I guess. So I'm not going to read it right off the paper, but I'm just going to explain to you like what it was like for me. So we went for 6 days to Disney World. So the first day is right when we got there. This is my first time ever flying on a jet plane. My dad used to have his own four-seater plane, but this is my first time flying on a jet plane. So that was really cool for me, flying overnight, or not overnight. We went like super early in the morning, so it felt like the middle of the night. And then we flew all day and got there in like the afternoon. So we flew from Iowa, where we live, all the way to Florida. And it's pretty crazy how far you can go that quick, like I'm sure many of you have flown on planes, so you know it. You know all about planes, but it was a really cool experience for me. So we arrived at our hotel, and I was so excited, right? Just the whole beginning, ever since we got at the airport and they had the Disney coach bus thing pick us up. And then as we're driving into Disney, we're going by all the different resorts and hotels that they got in there, just seeing all these people everywhere. Oh, it was just awesome. So we arrived at our hotel, which is the Magic Kingdom, which is like a big log cabin kind of thing. It's huge. That's where we stayed every time we've gone, and it just brought back so many memories of running around in that hotel. It's just great. It's literally like the most amazing place ever. And then that night we went to Epcot, which is my favorite park in the whole Disney World, maybe Magic Kingdom, but I don't know. Epcot's one of my favorite. So we didn't go to like the Imagineer Center or any of that kind of stuff because that's what we did when we were little kids. But we walked around and looked at so the whole deal with Epcot is they got like a different station for like a different place, like devoted to like a different country. And when you walk into that thing, it legitimately feels like you're walking into that country and culture and food and smells, and the people working there, they get them all from the same country that they're representing or whatever. Like they have actual Chinese people working at the Chinese place. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Like they make it feel really real. So that night we had dinner at the Italian place, and it was easily the best Italian food I've ever had. And I've gone to a lot of Italian restaurants, but this was easily the best Italian food I've ever had. And about 3 quarters into our meal, we start hearing like fireworks. So we're like, oh, there's fireworks. So we get up, we walk out onto the balcony thing of the Italian place, and they've got this big fireworks show every night that they do at Epcot. It's got this big like globe in the middle of the lake, and it spins around, and fireworks go everywhere. It's like a big light show, and it was just the most amazing thing ever. Like it was really cool. It reminded me of when I was little. On Main Street at Disney, they have a big fireworks show too, and the castle's all lit up, and they shoot up fireworks like crazy fireworks. So lots of them, and some of them are in the shape of Mickey Mouse, some of them are in the shape of 3D boxes. They got smiley faces. It's just like the coolest fireworks ever. So we're eating our dinner. We hear the fireworks. We go out. We watch the fireworks. Then we go back and finish our dinner. And then as we're taking a tour around, we got this late pass thing, so we can stay out till 11 every night. So like an hour to an hour and a half later than most of the people that are at Disney. Most of the people are like daily visitors. So they all leave, and it's a lot more empty. And you'd think it'd be creepy, but it's not. It's having the park to yourself and just a few other people that have the same opportunity is just the coolest feeling ever. Plus, it was raining, so we got our Disney ponchos and put those on. So we were sheltered from the rain, so that wasn't a problem. And even more people left because of the rain. So we were just walking around having the time of our lives, looking at all the different uh, countries, I guess. So that was great. We went back, slept the night at the Magic Kingdom, or slept the night at the Wilderness Lodge Hotel, and I looked out our window. We had like a balcony window thing, and I saw this bright like pink purple dot, and I walked out onto the balcony, and I stared and stared, and then I realized it was the Magic Castle or whatever, like Cinderella's castle in the Magic Kingdom. We could see it from our hotel all lit up, and we could hear the distant like fireworks and the crowds screaming. Even though it was raining, they were still doing it, and it was just the coolest thing. I was like fuck yeah, we are in Disney now. uh, so day two, we woke up. It was Saturday. We went to the Magic Kingdom, and we came back to our hotel at like 1. So we pretty much spent the whole day like riding every ride. The Magic Kingdom is the main place for rides. Riding every ride. Oh, I cannot tell you how much I love which part is it? Tomorrowland? I think it's Tomorrowland. The one where everything's all futuristic. It is so cool. The Magic Kingdom's great because it's divided up into all these different sections. They've got Adventureland and Frontierland or something like that. Oh, it wasn't that cool this time when I went, but they have Tom Sawyer's Island, and when I was a little kid, that was literally one of the coolest things I think I've ever done when I was a little kid is explore around Tom Sawyer's Island. Like it felt like I was literally like in a Tom Sawyer book. Like if you guys have or a Huckleberry Finn book, if you guys have ever read those books, um, it was just so cool. And I remember watching a movie of it with my dad, and there was a scary guy named Injun Joe that would hide in the caves and kill people. So it's like Injun Joe's The Lost Cave, and it's got like a breeze coming out and like scary noises and stuff. So I'm like, this was when I was 6 years old, I think. I'm exploring around this cave, like really scared that Injun Joe's gonna pop out. And my dad came in behind me, like he was following me. And then I realized I took a wrong turn. My dad was nowhere around, and I about shit my pants. And then my dad popped out from around the corner and screamed at me, like pretending to be Injun Joe. Oh, I cannot. I don't know if I've ever been that scared in my life. I don't think I've ever been that scared in my life. Oh, it was so terrifying. But then of course, when I found out it was my dad and not Injun Joe, that was the best feeling ever. That I wasn't gonna get killed at Disney World. Anyway, so we went to the Magic Kingdom. We went out to a parade at 11 o'clock. Yeah, I guess 11 at night. Yeah, 11 at night. We went to another late night parade, and it was raining at that too. So you would think it'd be a bummer because it was always raining, but it gave it like kind of even a cooler feeling. I don't know. It wasn't cold rain. It was like, or no, it was cold rain. It was hot as anything out because even though we went in December, it's still really hot there in Florida. So it was really hot, but the rain was so cold, and it was like fogging from the ground because of the hot ground and the cold rain, and then the parade and everything, and then there were fireworks on top of it, and it was just it was just the best. Um, yeah, we went to every single ride. All right, I don't know what that other thing is I wrote down. I can't read some of this stuff. My handwriting's so bad. Yeah, and again, I wrote down, the castle's lit up. Like that, it was just so cool looking out my window and seeing the castle lit up. All right, so day 3 was Sunday. We woke up late. We slept until like 10ish. So 10 doesn't sound late, but when you're paying so much money for Disney, you get up and you go. You go out and you do everything you can do in the day, right? You don't sleep in. But we just slept in this night because we were out late having a good time. We went to Hollywood Studios. Oh, I don't know, actually. I really don't know which park's my favorite. I freaking love them all, right? Hollywood Studios is so cool. It's got the backlot tour, which is like they show you all the special effects, and they've got the Tower of Terror and the movie ride. It's like some ride where they show you like all the famous movies in history. I don't know, dude. I just had such a good day every day. So we went to Hollywood Studios, Little Mermaid line. Oh, that's right. So my sister and my mom wanted to go to this Little Mermaid thing that she went to when she was little to like relive memories, and it was a 5-hour line. So me and my dad are like, okay, we'll go do something else in Hollywood Studios while you guys go in the line. So we boated around. Oh my goodness. We boated around like, I just can't explain Disney World to you guys, but they have like all these boat rides and stuff, and it's just great. Like just being out on the lagoon, boating around, and seeing all the hotels and going to the yacht club and stuff. It's great. Anyway, so we finally found my sister and my mom, and they never even got in the ride because they had to shut it down for some reason. So that sucked. And then we went to Star Tours, which is like Star Wars, but it's like a ride where you sit and you look at the screen and the seats shake around and make you feel like you're really flying a spaceship. That was a good memory for me from when I was little, and I did that again, and they've updated it. It was even better. Day 4 was a Monday. We went to Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom's the best, right? There's animals everywhere. There's actually some really cool rides. There's lots of different like culture things, kind of like Epcot with all the Asian countries. And we went on the best roller coaster I've ever gone on called Expedition Everest. It's really intense. It's really fun. It's really cool too. Like it feels like you're really in the Himalaya mountains. And at one point it goes backwards, like in a dark thing, like because the Yeti broke the rails or whatever. Oh, it was intense. Um, we went in this round raft thing, right? So there's this raft ride where it like spins around going down the river and it's like rapids. And there was this girl there in a bikini, and she was literally one of the hottest girls I think I've ever seen in my life, ever. And so she was coming below the bridge, and we were up on the bridge after the ride where you can press a button to squirt water on people, right? And I could see her from above, if you catch my drift. So I pressed the button and squirted all this water all over her chest, and she freaked out and fell in the river. And then she had to get fished out, and I helped her to shore. So I felt like a badass. So that was good. Nemo show, that was really cool. It was like a play thing. Oh, it was actually really good. Lion King. Oh, the Lion King sucked. The Lion King sucked because like halfway through they had some technical problems, so they had to stop it, and I was really looking forward to that. Um, yeah, and then we went to dinner for Epcot again. Um, so we went, and then so Tuesday was day 5. We went to Magic Kingdom again in the morning because we missed some stuff the night before. All right, sorry. For some reason, my microphone just cut off. Um, where was I? Magic Kingdom in the morning. Oh yeah, and we went on this thing called Thunder Mountain. Thunder Mountain, if you guys don't know, is one of the 3 like really good roller coasters. There's Space Mountain, Thunder Mountain, and then Splash Mountain, which I guess isn't actually a roller coaster. But so we went on Thunder Mountain, and Thunder Mountain is really intense, right? And this is one of the times when me and my dad had like a bonding moment, like kind of father-son kind of deal. Because me and my dad both went on Thunder Mountain when I was 6, I think. And I hid my head the entire time because I was terrified and I cried and I hated it. And then when I was 9, or maybe that's when I was 9. Yeah, it was when I was 9. And then now when we just went, me and my dad were going on that roller coaster, and it was so fun, so adrenaline pumping. We were crazy. We had our hands up the whole time. We went on it 6 times in a row. Just got back in line and went back on it. Oh my god, it was so much fun. Um, we went to Tom Sawyer's Island again. Yeah, I guess we did. Oh no, I wrote that in the wrong place. My bad. Oh, we went to Blizzard Beach. Blizzard Beach is one of the coolest things I've done at Disney because they didn't used to have this when I was there. It's like a massive water park, and it's themed like a ski park, like a ski. What's the word that I'm looking for? Ski resort. Yeah, it's themed like a ski resort. So they've got like snow everywhere, like not real snow, but like plastic snow, I guess. Like it looks like snow all over everything, and there's massive water slides, and the lift that takes you up to the water slides looks just like a chairlift at a ski resort. And then you've just got these huge water slides and this massive, massive wave pool. Oh, and that reminds me, in the wave pool, you've got like this tube, and you just kind of bob around, and like 50 of these Brazilian girls, some of the hottest girls I've seen in my life, and there was like a whole flock of them. Like they were so attractive, and there was like 50 of them, and so a big wave came because they were like turning up the wave pool every like half an hour. They made it really intense. So a big wave came and knocked my tube away, right? So I was swimming through the waves to get to my tube. Like I can swim fine. And then these girls just pull me in, and they hold me against their tubes, and they're like, "It's okay, we save you." And then they're all laughing, and they just hold me there, and I'm just swimming with these really hot girls for like 20 minutes, just trying to talk to them, but they don't speak very good English. But it's okay. I had a good time. So that was great. I thought they were just gonna ignore me, but they didn't. So then our last day was day 6. It was kind of sad because we had to go home, and you never want to go home from Disney, right? You just want to stay there forever. And we still had so much more that we hadn't done. Some of the parks and some of the sections of the parks we barely took a look at. Um, occasionally our family get in fights, like arguing over what to do, which is really dumb. But it's just because there's so much to do and you want to get everything done. And then it gets to the point where you're like, we need to go here, we need to do this. Not that you want to go look at this section of the park, but you need to cover the whole park, so you need to get everything done. Like, you need to fit in as much as possible because it's your vacation. Like, and we realized, like, halfway through the week that we ain't about that life. So we spent our last day hanging out at the hotel, which was great. It was a great idea. Um, because the hotel, it's so nice, right? They got an amazing pool, an amazing water slide. They got food out the wazoo. It's fun just to run around and play hide and seek in that place. And I'm 16 years old, and I had a good time. Yeah, I don't know. It was great. It was a great chill day. Um, and yeah, so we went to the pool pretty much the whole time. I met this amazing girl there. I didn't get her phone number because at the time I didn't actually have a working phone, which really sucks. But she was really awesome. Um, she was 17 and I was 16, so it was really cool. She was actually from Sweden, so she was really hot. And I know most of you probably don't believe me, but whatever. It's a whatever. I know her. I met her, so that's all that counts. um, yeah, and then we flew home. So that was really sad, the flight home. I mean, I was excited to fly home, but when I finally got home, I'd only been gone, what, 7 days, 6 days? And it felt like we had been gone a month. Like, Disney World is so awesome. And I'm really going to save my money someday and take a girl there. Because it's, right, it's all a bunch of rides and stuff. And you'd think that it's just like a little kid place because it's Disney. But also, it's easily one of the most romantic places ever. Like, when we were standing by the Magic Castle in the rain, like in the drizzling rain, and there was all the fog and stuff, and like the fireworks going off, and the bands playing, and people just everywhere just having a good time. And you look around and just see all these couples making out as the fireworks are going off, and it's just like, this would be the best time to have a girl right now. Like, I cannot express. Um, yeah, it would just be the time of my life if I go back. So yeah, that's probably my last time traveling to Disney World with my family. My sister might go again, but we used to go every 3 years. But I'm moving out next year. I'm going to the Navy. Oh, by the way, I've decided to join the Navy. I mean, I'm not 100% yet, but I was always saying I was going to join the Army, but now I'm thinking about the Navy. So, whatever. I'm going to end up joining the Navy or the Army. Long story short, I'm not going to stay at home for the next 4 years, so I won't be going back to Disney with my family, but hopefully I can go back someday. Or maybe go back when I'm an adult and they're old too. I don't know. But yeah, guys, I know this video was super long. Most of you probably didn't stick around. If you did, thanks. I just really wanted to talk about Disney because I've just been thinking about it constantly for the last year. I know I don't do a very good job at explaining things, but hopefully you can kind of get an idea of how awesome it was. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.